These boxes are empty now, but Toronto police are hoping they're full of toys for kids and teens as we near the holidays. Now, this is just one of many gift and food banks that serve the GTA, but we're learning the need for these services is on the rise.
When you see their smile, and you will be like so happy to see them.
It's that time of year where we see the greatest in humanity. Donation drives aimed at feeding, clothing, and putting a smile on the thousands of Torontonians in need. The Toronto Police Auxiliary Toy Drive brings the holiday cheer to 4,000 kids 16 years of age and under, with an annual toy drive that is dependent on the generosity of strangers. But now, in its 24th year, the need for donations is greater than ever.
We desperately need toys to kind of help those, again, 4,000 kids that are in need of toys, and we're the ones that are hoping that the community will reach out and donate some unused, unwrapped toys.
This kickoff comes just one day after the City of Toronto announced how it was going to house the homeless, following a year of mass criticism over their strained shelter system. This year, putting in place 3 new respite centers and a 24-hour respite site. The need for these types of services has dramatically increased. In a recent report, the Daily Bread Food Bank looked at the long-term trend of rising food bank use in the last decade, saying the charity organization has seen a dramatic jump in visits by 14% since 2008. The Who's Hungry annual report notes that although there's been a 24% decrease in the core, other areas in Toronto are experiencing a significant rise since 2008. At the top, Etobicoke's clientele increased by 170%. Scarborough's jumped by 86%. And North York went up by 9%.
Those are areas which have historically not had the same services that the downtown core has had. The social services that are critical to making sure everybody's needs are being met.
That's surprising that you're seeing a greater need in the suburbs of all places.
Well, I mean, people simply can't live in the downtown area. I mean, you talk about the rents and the cost of living in downtown. It's very expensive. So people are pushed out to the suburbs, but they're pushed out into an abyss of with a lack of social services.
As of right now, do you have enough to feed the clients who depend on your services?
We do not. There are those who are getting by just fine, but there's 120,000 Torontonians who are relying on food banks, and it just shouldn't be that way.
And if you have a gift donation for Toronto Police, you can drop it off at 41 or 42 Division. And if you're a corporation who's also hosting your own toy drive, Toronto Police say they can stop by and pick up your donations. For City News, I'm Faisa Amin.